पे लिमिटेड टाइम है। चलो दोस्तों, तो शुरू करते हैं। हर कॉन्क्वेस्ट 8 बजे, 8 बजे जाना है ना। 8 तो अभी बजे थे, नेक्स्ट डे का होगा। ठीक है।
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss.
Okay, okay, Paimon. We are going there. Just wait. मुझे कोलम्बिना नहीं मिली, पर चलो अभी फोकस करते हैं स्टोरी पे। कोलम्बिना को निकाल लेंगे। हाँ,
Are you running
मुझे
away?
नेथलन कैरेक्टर इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि वो एक्सप्लोरिंग के लिए और ऐसे इधर उधर भागने के लिए बहुत अच्छे है। तो लगाने में किधर है वो खाने का?
10 points for agility.
अरे यार, इधर खाना है। ओके, पूरी गैंग इधर ही है।
Looks like the gang's all here.
देखो, उसने तो मेरे मुंह की बात छीन ली। ऑल गैंग, सॉरी।
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Hyman's ready.
Great.
I am
Let's
ready.
get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
ये किसने रोका?
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it.
Come on.
कौन होगा? आपको क्या लगता है? मुझे लगता है कि यही अपनी, क्या नाम है उसका? अरे क्या नाम है उसका? हाँ ठीक है, चलो। नहीं, ये कोई और है। ओके, ये कौन है भाई सब?
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
ओके,
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodk.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the experimental design.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he...
It seems his loyalty to the Tsarits.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for...
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest...
Well, as much as I'd love to help, but at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
ओके
And as for Miss
चलो
Sinefa,
अभी मुझे लगता है न्यू
operational
एरिया में
logic,
जाने का
just in
टाइम आ
case,
गया है
Savarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should leave Nasha Town.
Yehodo will be on...
You got it, boss.
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better...
So, it's...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we leave?
While the Archon quiz this special phase, certain system of function will be unavailable. Sure. कोई बात नहीं पूरा इसी के लिए तो इतना हाइप थी.
Better get going.
Very well. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
हाँ उसी का लगता है यार लेकिन नहीं हो गए फायर उसके लिए चलते इंटर द मेरे को थोड़ा चेंज करना था मेरे टीम को पर चलो ये भी टीम अच्छी है बुरी नहीं अरे यार टीम के नाम पे इन्होंने मुझे ये दे दिया प्रीमियम टीम दे दी बाप रे इन सबको मारते मारते अंदर चले गए आर्लिकिनो ही होगी
That's quite a welcome party.
भाई साहब तुम भी हो गए
Observe.
Leave this place.
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet! Yeah! Yeah! Wipe out!
You poor lost lamb.
No more lies.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No!
ये क्या
Don't
चल
come any closer! Don't!
अरे भाई चलो पहले इनकी लंका लगाते हैं।
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
चल बे
Poor soul.
आए बस।
May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
एक काम कर लेते हैं। इधर ही लगेगी इधर तो। ओके आगे और मंडली है जिनका स्वागत हमें ही करना है।
Watch out. There's no way through. Let's go around.
इधर से तो बंद हो गया। इधर है एक मिनट पीछे कुछ छोड़ा नहीं ना हमने कभी कभी अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें पीछे छोड़ देते हैं आगे आगे बढ़ते हैं। इस बार देख ले भाई तू मर गया है हाँ, मर गया मरा नहीं है वो बेहोश है ओके गलत मत ले मेरी बात को बेहोश है बेचारा ठीक है। अरे यार सब कुछ फूट फूट रहा है। हाँ ठीक है चलो तो ये आ रहा है यार।
Trespassers. Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might.
You looking to settle a score with a doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances.
Perhaps. But you might have.
Two other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being hit. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry, and perhaps even your homeland.
डॉक्टर के खिलाफ सड़कों पर भड़काया जा रहा
He's
है।
building something.
The doctor
Ambitious
has
doesn't even
the-
begin to describe it.
He believes.
A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and... Back when this all started, the
Captain की
higher-ups
बात है।
dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette, respectively. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to... The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but after she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining
वो
the
moon
3
ही
moons
चाहिए।
is his #1
Terrier
priority.
को भी मून चाहिए इसको भी मून चाहिए।
How would he create an op-
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again.
No, she's no longer a harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all
हाँ
this
वैसे
because I don't
सरिता
completely
की
trust the
एंट्री का
doctor.
भी कुछ तो लीक
His
आए थे
actions did not align
इस
with
गेम
I
में पता
understand.
नहीं अभी होगा कि नहीं।
We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, Now we know what's going on here.
I
चलो चलते हैं अभी। चलो चलते हैं। मॉन्स्टर्स ही आजा आजा, तुम्हारी बात हो।
be silent.
Forest, protect us. With one heart, we pray.
चले गए? बाप रे, सारे काम लगा ही नहीं। चलो फिर उतरते हैं। मॉन्स्टर्स ही मॉन्स्टर्स।
Close your eyes.
It all adds up. You poor lost lamb. Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
The night cometh. Observe.
चलो अभी चलेगा, ले लेते हैं। सबकी हेल्थ नहीं बढ़ती है, मुझे लगा सबकी हेल्थ। आपकी तो जरूरत है। भाई साहब इधर फाइट ना हो अभी। अभी कट सीन आने वाला है दोस्तों, देखते रहिए। वो देखो शैतानी टोटे।
I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your...
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides her. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective. Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Saritsa's.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goal. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues.
Scumbag!
ए भगवान, उसने उसको घर भेज दिया। ये तो ट्रू इविल है, ट्रू इविल है। बट साला सब फतुई गॉड बनना चाहते हैं, क्या इशू है ये? सब फतुई गॉड ही बनना चाहते हैं।
Shame. I always
पहले
found her
स्टार हूँ,
self-centeredness to be one of her
वो गॉड बनना
better
चाहते हैं। ये
qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world.
सबको गॉड ही बनना है रे भाई साहब।
Honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not...
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if...
ए भगवान,
Water jet! Yeah!
Leave this place. By the frostman of all, stay your hand.
The long sleep beckons.
Seek within.
Water jet!
Be silent. Observe. Do
An
you feel
exact
the dark?
You poor lost lamb.
Water jet!
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. But of course, you're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Is that the best you can do? Get lost! How disappointing.
Wipe out! Go!
You poor lost lamb. The deception ends here.
Water jet!
Close your eyes.
It all adds up. This is where you fall.
Your actions betray your fear of
Laid
me.
bare.
Be silent. Keep your the night coming. Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the?
बाप रे इसने पकड़
Forget
लिया.
about me. You should.
Where's the traveler?
ट्रैवलर को लेके भाग गया भाई साहब ये. ऐसा तो पहली बार हुआ ट्रैवलर के लेके गया था. अच्छा हुआ, चलो अभी ढूंढने को जाना नहीं पड़ेगा किसी और को. अच्छा हुआ. अच्छी फाइट थी वैसे. ये कहाँ आ गया?
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. Something we.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today?
Sorry.
Ah, well,
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling.
Wait.
I'd love to, but
Yes, thankfully.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to play. You forgot already?
What is she?
We've had a lot of customers. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go.
This is all wrong. I never once heard. Could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it in you.
Daughter.
Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change.
है कहाँ पे लेकिन?
I'm still alive. Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate, and then I leapt into. So this is the moon's reflection? The mysterious realm beyond the gate? I can't sense anything. I guess I could try opening the gate. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover, then why am I no, I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance, I must return.
Oh.
Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone up. Are these... I can't touch them. Over here! Over here! But the people in these memories pass right. If only I had known. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to drop... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a divine.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the bear? Or... is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something... Is this... the wind? No, it's... no, Traveler!
भाई साहब बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग था। ट्रैवलर को पता चल गया कि नहीं चला क्या पता। अरे पायमान
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But he's all alone in there! What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna...
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of our. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the
एक लिमिट
Syriza that
तक
goes beyond
लास्ट
being
में लगता है
disloyal.
उसके
It's
इंटरव्यू
treason of the highest order.
100% गारंटी तो है। चलो तो देखते हैं क्या होता है।
We can't expect him to heed the Syriza's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now.
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the travelers. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so Traveler. He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. He feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottoro's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next! Then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nod Cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the object.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantity."
Agreed. The Traveler. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him, right?
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottori's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we... My guess is...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Teyvat will be in trouble. Not...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate. knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus. I'm sorry, but
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive...
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation.
It would be best if someone could approach...
Snezhnaya is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Either way, that's what the Traveler...
फिर से
Here
कॉलम देना तो
again,
इधर आ गया।
that gravitational force that pulled me. When I saw that memory of if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on... Well... back to emptiness.
चलो फिर से
The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
करते करते क्या करना है होल्ड द चैनल और
It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
चलो फिर अंदर चले जाते हैं दो स्टोरियाँ चल रही है एक इधर की एक उधर की
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. So, what do we do? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is the... Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because he sensed my touch? Is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following them, it's that gravity again?
फिर से खींच लिया इसको अंदर.
Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if it's trying to. I'm getting weak. I'll just have to try. Come on, Columbi.
चलो अभी.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. It feels
Look at you, standing so still in total. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good.
Ah, so you note. You are wary. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as all. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subject. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. challenge your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what does that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desire. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself, you have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the... You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this... Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triloon. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her, wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions...
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your... Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a
Boss, wait! Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frostmoon Scion.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much...
But boss, I'm just...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my...
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civil...
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly fast. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the board.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather...
Oh, wonderful.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title?
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with every...
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity?
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from...
I only hope...
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. Once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flints?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be?
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such...
What? No. Why? Why?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own...
Frankly, Sir Flint...
Indeed.
And what? Hey.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Oh my god.
Word is that you were caught up in a real hole.
I've returned...
Fine. I'll be frank. You're... You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all...
A sound...
Just...
Also...
फिर से अभी कोलम्बिना को प्ले करेंगे. इंटरेस्टिंग है सब मॉन्स्टर जा रहे हैं, कोई सुमेरु जा रहा है.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Reality in this space. It consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Ilua about arrangements for the search and came for... As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. You don't think Columbina...
I'm merely considering the possible...
Do you remember which...
Of course.
Where have you checked?
I've been focusing on the outdoors.
I checked the Curatorium of Secret, the only places I haven't, but process of elimination isn't the only thing that...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery...
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going.
Oh no. I knocked over a... Although... It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing... Anyway. Is this the flag? I only went into the if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here. I hope he... Please, Traveler. I...
Huh. Just a...
No.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rarir showed himself, yes. It's all...
Did you notice anything unusual?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't you...
Focus now. I have to write a... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. There's a noise outside. Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
What are you waiting for?
Oh. Paimon. What's that look for? This is a victory
The Traveler and Paimon, but... Why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rarir. So this is your chance to make it up to...
Wait. So this is the night after... How did I end up here? Wait. Time. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of of those points has been before I fell into the moon's and everything I've done to affect. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting from the
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again instead. I have to find a way to get them to notice what... Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flins, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in.
The moonlight?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can leave. How I wish I could, but it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backward. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki, but her future is our...
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Reihir of Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood, and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try...
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say, these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Teyvat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottore's artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so...
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep breaths.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows. No!
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial intel to ship...
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the Curatorium.
All right, then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking All right, I need to get back to my research.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here.